Hey, this is Taylor at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to be looking at this 2020 Ford F-550. Just a touch over 34,000 miles. It's a full crew cab, four-wheel drive, 10-speed auto 6.7 power stroke. Truck has an 11-foot Knapheide service body on it. The bed is cab high bins down both sides, crazy amount of storage space, hydraulic air compressor, 7621 crane, hydraulic outriggers, one set of drawers in the driver's side front compartment. Really nicely equipped truck, obviously very low miles. The goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck like you were here in person. So if there's anything you need more close-up pictures, videos, or information on, feel free to call or text us anytime at 804-716-8487. First half of the video, I'm just going to walk around and show the cab, inside all the bins, underneath the truck. More of a cosmetic type of walk around. In the second half of the video, we'll do a cold start, a drive, a crane and compressor demo. So feel free to skip ahead if you just want to see how all the equipment works. Not a lot of cosmetic stuff to point out on this truck. Obviously, it being a 2020 with very low miles. There's really not much to note on the cab. I'd go through the interior a little bit in the second half of the video. I'll put that other seat down, but again, it's a 2020 with pretty low miles, so cosmetically, the cab's pretty cut and dry. You have a small little scrape there on the plastic itself. Some rock chips on the front bumper itself. There's a little dent down there. And some more rock chips over on that side there. A little scratch in the plastic trim piece. Again, the bed's an 11-foot Knapheide service body, cab high bins down both sides. We just had the exterior of the bed refinished, so bed line the fronts of the bins and the rear bumper, and then repaint just the exterior. Sandblasted and then repainted. Again, just the exterior. So the exterior finish is pretty much like new. We do have the keys for the bins. All the bins close, latch, and lock as they should. There is also a master lock on the back that will lock all the doors at once. There's shelving throughout, lots of extra dividers in a couple of the compartments, and then all of them have kind of this black plastic mat on the bottom, just to keep stuff from getting greasy at the very bottom of the bin. Here's a shot of the body tag. All the bin floors are nice and clean. It's a solid bed. You have just like tiny areas of surface rust in the very corners, not in that corner, just where you'll see some stuff like that, but overall really not much to point out. It's a very clean bed. I already did the demonstration portion, so there's your regulators, factory wireless remote. You have your outrigger controllers here. There's a shot of the load chart. you have your hydraulic outriggers, workbench rear bumper, tow hitch receiver, dual steps, one on each side. Like I said, the workbench rear bumper did have bed line applied to it. Factory tie downs in the bed. Just have a lot of dirt and whatnot caked up here. A little bit of surface rust just along the very bottom there. You can see. This compartment up here is where the hose reel is stored. It's a real craft reel up there. We take a look at that a little bit later on in the video. Just some dirt and grime in the back corners there. I turn them on during the demo portion, but every compartment has LED strip lighting in it as well, which is pretty nice. Some sort of rack system that has been partially disassembled. Looks like some sort of like bolt bin system. Probably just remove that. I don't know that that's worth keeping around in there. Tires are in good shape. They're matching all the way around. Show the frame rails down there. This is where you put your wheel chocks, right in here. You have this one big front compartment here. Shelving on this side, American Eagle, twist lock drawers. Then obviously your hydraulic compressor up there. And that's about it for the walk around. Again, if you have any questions or need to see anything else up close, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487 anytime. We'll get into the cold start, the drive, and the demo. Obviously, we have many different configurations, sizes, styles of mechanics trucks available. So if there's something you're looking for that we don't have listed, feel free to give us a call. We have new inventory coming in on a daily basis. Feel free to check out our website to look at all our other available inventory. It's truckworldrva.com. You can always call or text 804-716-8487. Truck does have remote start. You have 2 key fobs and 1 key for the service body itself. Just over 34,000 miles. You have the factory exhaust brake here. Obviously, Bluetooth connectivity for your phone. 4-wheel drive right there. Here's your PTO switch, factory trailer brake controller, USB port. AC's already kicking nice and cold. All your steering wheel controls here. Plenty of power, shifts through the gears smoothly. This is a 20, so it does have the 10-speed transmission. Supposed to get a little bit better fuel economy with that 10-speed. I doubt that we can make this. Oh, well, pretty good turning radius for the fact that it's an 11-foot bed and a crew cab. Sometimes I can't make that turn in a single cab. Yeah, she rips. She's got plenty of power. No vibration, shakes, drives nice and smooth down the road. Truck drives well. Obviously that dripping is just condensation from the AC being on. There's your PTO controller there. You hear the idle up. PTO is now on. All the components of the bed are controlled off of this factory Knapheide bed controller back here. So you have your strobe lights, compartment lights, street side and curbside work lights. These are new LED lights that we just put on. Obviously strobes are working as well. As for the compartment lighting, every compartment also has an LED light strip inside of it. We're out here in full daylight right now, so it's kind of hard to tell. But it does light up all the compartments quite a bit. As soon as it gets kind of dark outside, you can tell it really lights it up quite a bit. And again, that's controlled off that factory body controller as well. It's just all compartment lights at once. They're either all on or all off. The compressors run off a factory wireless remote. regulator's there. You have an add-on box up top here where your hose reel is. Nice Reelcraft hose reel. Comes out right up here. Tank drain right down here. And then you can also command it off from the remote as well. Hydraulic outriggers. Crane side is obviously hydraulic in and out. Non-crane side is just hydraulic up and down. It's a 7621 Stellar crane. 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity. 21 foot max boom reach. PTO driven full hydraulic crane. 2-stage hydraulic extension out to that 21 feet max boom reach. It's got the open hook at the top, so in order to get the pulley block off, all you got to do is throw the crane straight up in the air and the pulley block will slip right off of the hook. Like so. So one thing just to note, the operation of the crane is on the slower side for these 7621s. This truck was originally equipped, instead of a true diverter valve where you can either run the compressor or the crane, you can do simultaneous operations. So I have the compressor running now and I can also run the crane as well. So extremely useful feature for some people, depending on what kind of work you do and what you'll use the truck for. Could also be inconvenient if you never use them both at the same time and you'd prefer just to have the crane speed. The crane's not hatefully slow, but if you've run 7621 Stellars before, it's going to be slower than what you're used to. But again, that's because instead of the crane getting all the flow, it's shared between the crane and compressor. You can run both at the same time. So I have the compressor running right now. I'll go ahead and shut that off. and continue just with the crane. But this is wide open speed, so again, it's not hateful by any stretch. Most of the time, this is the speed you'd probably be going anyway when you're actually using the crane. But while you're getting the crane kind of in position to lift, it is probably going to be slower than what you may be used to. Tiny bit of slop in the rotation bearing. I don't know if you can see when I stop. It's just got the tiniest bit of wiggle to it. This is also at full extension, so obviously it's going to be less than that when you're not boomed all the way out. Winch line's in good shape. Shot of the load chart as well. Crane tag. The bed itself does have just this soft cover, roll cover. It's all stowed up right here, but it does roll out, and also the inner tracking system to secure different things in the bed. Hey, thank you again for watching. Again, this is Taylor at Truck World RVA. This is all that we buy and sell, so if you're looking for a mechanic's truck or a crane truck, feel free to give us a shout, 804-716-8487. Again, this one is a 2020 550 crew cab, four-wheel drive, just over 34,000 miles. Stellar 7621 crane, hydraulic compressor, drawers, hydraulic outriggers. Really nice truck. Call or text us at 804-716-8487. And thanks again for watching.